All right, all right, all right. This is an unusual one, but this is Delenn Russell. Yes, I'm streaming to you on a weekend. Woohoo! And this is day 2
Hello?
of Dad.
Hello?
Hey, give me one shake. I'll be right with you.
It goes. How goes you? You're here? I told a fantastic Sherlock Fox to tell you not to rush. I totally understand that. Totally understand that. I was derping with sheep. Mm-hmm. But yes, that's mm-hmm. Yes, we found that out. Nope. Box is updated for as much as I could possibly update it. The only one we don't have is Poppies. Yeah, we don't know what it is. None of us could remember what it was. Okay. Cool. So I will say goodbye to everybody and send them over your way. Alrighty. Bye.
Alrighty. So, as you guys heard, we are just about ready to do the handover. Stormy had some fun chasing sheep, and I am starting out in my base because we needed a couple more colors of things before we went back to the shopping district to get back to work. So, yeah, that's where we're at. But yeah, it sounds like she had a lot of fun chasing sheep around, and that we've got most of our stream box updated, so I'm probably not going to pop my nose in there till towards the end once we figure out A, what we have with us, and B, what we can use or seems appropriate for our stream box item. So first thing we're going to do is pick up from where we left off yesterday with the construction in the, oh boy, my brain just went to lunch there. The construction in the shopping district. And I might as well pick up all the stuff I tend to leave in the shopping district. So while I'm getting my colors and stuff, the last of the chicken can go through. At least the current round of the last of the chicken, because there's always more. There's always more. Okay, do I have... That's carrots. I don't need the carrot boxes. Oh, yep, there's the trees I was looking for. Carrots. You can go...
Hello.
Hello. Welcome on in, Raiders. Welcome, welcome. Sounds like you guys had a great time over at Stormy's, and I am very, very glad to hear it. Hoot hoot, it is indeed a Stormy raid. Yes, it is. Welcome, Fantastic Sherlock Fox. You've been all over the place today. Where am I here? Meant to do something. Ah, there we go. Can't put down a box that's not in your hand. This is not an M&M's commercial. Alrighty. So, as you guys can see from the little picture in the corner, we need... Oops. Ha ha ha. Dylan does derps. Okay, we needed green. I'm gonna take this whole bottom row. And a little bit of brown. Oops. No, I don't want that.
Hello?
There we go. That should be more than enough. Let's take the full one, not the partial. That should be more than enough. Hello. Holy fireworks. You ain't seen nothing yet. The fireworks on here are a little bit ridiculous. But yeah, they're tagged as a general to the stream, and the more people we have coming in as part of the raid, the more fireworks get set off. So that's pretty cool. So the larger the raid, the crazier it gets. One of those days, or one of those places. Okay, so let's back up and just make sure I'm saying hello to everybody correctly. Okay, let's see, we've got... Oops. Welcome on in to Benson and to Sherlock Fox. We saw that. Sounds good. What else have we got? I'm missing a few. Here we go. And Poodle Pirate. Sounds great. Yeah. Max. Awesome and hello. Okay. My rollback isn't cooperating, but that's okay. We'll get there. All right. Poodle Pirate's Streambox item today was a pork chop. Ooh. Okay. Let's see. Notes. Nope, that's the wrong page. Notes. P_P. Pork chop. Did you name it anything cool? Poppies was an egg. Okay, can do. If anything, that's totally what I can do. Butcher's house, okay. I got stuck. I was actually I was in Poodle's stream for quite a while, but then I had to hang out with my kids a little bit for lunch and missed a little bit of it. So Butcher's house for that one, and then... Do we know what the egg was called? Cool, no problem. So I will just go pick up an egg, and we shall, on the way, murderize a lovely pig. Okay. I'm sorry to see that I'm glad to see that I missed Afino having some issues, but I'm sorry to hear... I think Stormy said she got most of it, but she was just specifically asking for one or two that she didn't know about. But we still don't have a problem with eggs. So if anybody needs eggs... Oh, that one's... Wrong box. Okay, empty eggs. And oh, duh, why am I even worrying about that? I always carry eggs. I have a whole egg crate that lives with me. Okay, where is... That'll do for now. Oops, did I not put it in? No, we didn't. Oh. Alright. All except for poppies. Okay, so the egg is the one that we need to know what it is. Can do. Yeah. We don't have to worry too much about it because I have an entire crate, well, almost an entire crate of eggs. Because those are the ones I use for predictions about whether or not you're going to get a chicken. And there's the anvil, one of the two. Yeah, there's the other one. So that's the anvil I owe the spawn house, unless it's been replaced already. Okay, we should be good. And I've got, make sure my precious stuff box is there. Okay, good, I can pay for things. One spare shulker, we're off to the races. Oh, please do give please do give your kid our best. Yeah, and welcome the dog in from the heat. All right, so we need to head off to spawn. Words are heard. There you go. Alrighty. Ooh, I don't even know what that is. See, I don't often come out here and look this way. I usually look the other way. There's foxes, and yes, I got this far and I don't look left. That's cool. I'm not even sure whose house this is. Sorry, squirrel! And I have a funny feeling my title got all messed up. Because I betcha it's different in OBS than it is on Twitch. Yep. Oh no, it's not too bad, okay. What do you got? I don't even know whose place this is. It's insane, whatever it is. Huh. Neato. The yoke's on me. Haha. The yoke's on you. James. That explains a lot. In a good way, sorry. James is very... frequently easily able to drop in on a moment's notice, and I couldn't quite figure out why. Now I get it. He's one of the fine next-door neighbors. Well, that's actually not necessarily true, Stormy. I've seen the, I got as far as borrowing the wax yesterday, but that's as... I actually quite literally didn't even pay attention. I went to the portal, went straight in, and found the wax, and then straight out again. So I apologize. Unless it's going to kill me like CJ's, I tend not to remember it. Yolk's on you. Oh, I gotcha. It's the name of the egg. Perfect. Okay, let me get out of the portal before I write that down. Just because I had myself stuck in a portal loop at one point by not moving fast enough, where I just kept bouncing back and forth. The egg is... This one's done. Egg is Yolk's on you. Which works really, really well with the title of that I gave the box yesterday. So I'm the one that called it July Japes, just to try and go with the March Madness thing. I'm pretty sure the unnamed box was April, but I just didn't get there. Let's give the... Oh! It's an Afino! Alrighty. Now, I think it was over here. I'm gonna oh, there we go. I was saying, I'm gonna pretend I'm not feeling like a doofus, but that would be difficult. There we go, okay. So then we want an egg. Might as well get that one out of the road so I don't forget. Looks like someone put up a prediction. It's the, is it a chicken or up to 5 chances to have egg on our face? So it's a lot like the odd and even that other channels have been doing. And we put, oops, I gotta spell this right. Yolks on, okay, spell, yolk, okay, yolk is, yeah, on, why not this way? Title case, even if it's not totally correct. And copy. Do you actually want the name on the end of that? Oops. Okay. Go. Ourselves an egg. Oh, right. Yes. Right, Stormy's... I was a little bit wired at that point in time, going, I'm actually doing this? I know it's signs, I know it's simple, but just the fact that somebody asked me a question I was actually able to answer was kind of amusing and rather distracting. One-track mind and all that. You have a point, Fantastic Sherlock Fox. I'm also glad the egg didn't die or break. Okay, so this one... Hee. Butcher House. Alright, and that would... This one is down there. So then it'll be myself here, Peregrine here, and a copy of... or a DC's item to finish. And that makes sense because we were short one yesterday because Stormy and I split an extra slot. So, there we're all caught up. Alright. I think that's good to go. And that sound means that our prediction has closed out, so let me just get out here as I go round and round and round. Jeepers creepers. They didn't hide the stairs, I'm just too thick to find them some days. I'm going to put my egg box down outside, simply because I've broken the floor in the post office 4 times now, I think. And most of the time I'm able to retrieve the block. Once I had to actually go get another one and put it back in, which is kind of embarrassing. Okay. So we have ourselves 5 eggs. And you know what? Actually, you, sir, were not invited to the party. Go away. How rude. Do you have a thing against egg cracking? The paper is supposed to be a DC head. Oh, yeah. I didn't have one either. I don't think I've ever had one, so DC might have to supply that one himself. Although, if he needs to have one assistance supplied for him, I'm sure someone will be happy to oblige. Okay, so here's our eggs. It's kind of actually funny. Sorry, I know it's cheesy to say this, but it's kind of amusing that I'm standing right here to do the eggs, just because this right in here used to be the egg, or the chicken and egg dispenser. And yeah, so James had asked me to take it out, and I did. Okay, here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So unfortunately, there was no egg this time. Or sorry, was no chicken this time. Let's see, what do we got? Platforms, predictions, fresh. There were 2 users in it, so I assume that Fantastic Sherlock Fox was, we are out of luck, Grabatel. So I assume Fantastic Sherlock Fox was attempting to redistribute points again. That's my best guess. Okay, that looks really ridiculous from here with no head on it. So, as you can kind of see the weirdness from here, this crazy blob in the back center, that's what we built yesterday. And yeah, it looks really odd with no head. But that's okay. We are here to add a head. Alright. I will have to grab, I forgot to purchase the pieces, or probably the terracotta that needs to go in the middle in lieu of dirt for hands. So see, we've got the dirt infill. TC Terra, good score. So I forgot to purchase that terracotta, and I'll have to figure that one out as we go. We just didn't think about it. Okay, do I have... Good. I was wondering where my traveling ender chest had gone. Hello! Yeah, there is good odds on that one, and it's a 1 in 8 chance on each individual egg anyhow. So, actually, I was going to say let's leave the box out. I don't really particularly care, but last time my luck with creepers was really high. So, let's make sure we've got what we need. Put out somewhere that seems to be creeper resistant. Okay. So we needed... It seemed to think today. Oops. But for the question of the day, which happens to be, if animals could talk, which animal would be the most annoying? Fantastic Sherlock Fox goes straight to Zootopia. I was thinking of the sloth called Flash, who works for the Department of Motor Vehicles. Because he's the fast one, and they keep telling him to slow down. Alright. So, we still have not dealt with the double tones in the blue. For now, I'm still sticking with... Oh. I'm still sticking with single colors, but there is... I need to figure out the second tone to go with a wool build. Why did I do wool? Because at that scale, the plain wool gets me some sort of texture, but it also does need a bit more to it. Okay, so I'm going to need this for the front of the cowl. And then where did I put... Did I have more blue? Please tell me I had more blue. Ah! Joke's on me! Joke's on me! Okay, well, we'll do the green, then we'll nip out and grab some more blue. That was really ridiculously silly. I don't think I need all of that. I think that should do it. Okay, well, we'll go up and we'll get the brown and the green wool in there, and then we'll start with the front and get in what we can. And I'm aware that my song notices are going on top of the little reference picture in the corner. If anyone's actually curious what the song is, please do let me know and I will dig it out. At least I did remember to bring more scaffolding this time, so that's a bit of an improvement. Though it's not saying much. Okay, I have to go up. Will do. Alright. So, let's see. If I could think of another animal that would be as annoying as a sloth, probably. I might go with... Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and good night. No, just kidding.
Hello.
Hello! So, looking at the large version of this picture, which is on my opposite screen. It's not quite pixel perfect because it's a pretty poor quality, but that's okay, it will do. So it looks like we just have one row of green down to about a halfway point, and then it's just green underneath that, which once again is a two-tone but not light enough to be lime. So if I get adventurous, I might come in with some cactus, but we'll see about that one. Which means, actually, rather than starting at the top, I can start towards the bottom. And we may not even need as much green as I thought. Okay. I heard. Yes. Yes, James's nether roof build does indeed look awesome. Here's... okay. Cheers. Okay, so let's see if I can get this head rolling as quick as I can. That's... and I think we just fill it with brown, and that's that. So far less brown than I thought I would need. Which is kind of nice. We'll take a quick cam flight back just to see if that looks any good. While not ideal, that might do for our purposes. Okay. I was just about to say where did I put the bed, which would be kind of silly. Alright, so after we do that, we also need to take a quick cam, try and figure out roughly how big things are and where I was going to put, put the head. Now, there's definitely a model down there, so I'll bring another copy up here, so I don't have to keep popping up and down. But I think I'm going to have it hang over a little bit, so we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the head is 8, so I was going to have it hang over 1 on the back, and then we could do the nose out front. That sounds reasonable. But I cannot do the back. However, that means I can do the front, though, because then we could take care of the gold part on the front side. Geek out. Let me just clear that so I can see it better. Ooh, okay. So our... let's try this. Nope, not level things up. Escape. D. There we go. So our topic is music, and we're looking at 4 songs about trains. Four songs about trains is the Geek Out goal at the moment. And while we do that, did I miss? Oh, I missed the orange. Haha. We need the Zerk color. Or is this the anti-Zerk protection? I'm not sure which. Okay, the shulker that had... I was going to say the shulker had that in it is missing. So I'm wondering if I did lose one shulker after... Ah, there's the blue. Haha. There we go. So I was wondering if I was missing a shulker after everything exploded a couple of times yesterday, but nope, I'm not. Let's grab some blue out of here. And I can return the green and the brown, because I don't need those. Oops, not the blue. Alright, and up we go. We won't always be using scaffolding. I just figure that to start with, it gets us a bit of a thought we can work with. Long Black Train. Ooh. See, there's lots of songs in here. I'm gonna have to scour the chat log when I'm done and just see what we've got. Alright. So the back of the head is quite literally blue. As I said, I need to swap it out. It's quite literally blue. And then it does go as wide as this shoulder zone, I believe. Let me just lean out. Yep, close enough. Okay, so we've got 2, 4, 6, 7. So, oops. 1, 2. I keep hitting the wrong button today. I moved my button, something else I had on the R button, and now I keep hitting it. Anyway, Spanish Train by Krista Berg. Ooh. Okay. This one. There is an awful lot of orange in this build. Oops, not even the right direction. That way. This one. That one. A couple of yellows. And we're back to orange again. Orange. Orange. Ow. And okay, so 2 orange, yellow, and then oh, actually this one's 3 yellows, just based on the shadow I've got. So that last one's incorrect. I'll have to fix the other side. Then we've got orange. What did I do on this one? Yeah, so this one's incorrect here. That one and this one. Alright, so now we've got the frame, which is perfect. It'll get us where we need to be. Down 2, 1, 2, back up by 2. There, that should do. And then the center section should have been red, but we'll get there. Now that I have blue, so we're making some progress. Okay, in the back. Ow! 2 rows of red? Okay, I can handle this. Maybe? Red. Dinner time! Sure, no problem. Yeah, where we are, in the mountain time zone, you can get dinner time. Generally, people tend to be anywhere from about 5 p.m. start to about 7:30. So I am not surprised at all. I tend to have the dinner hour in a lot of places. And if it's not the dinner hour, you add 2 hours to that, and it's the I'm putting my kids to bed hour. We will definitely be filling in the face itself, but for now I'm just going to go with the hood picture that we've got here because it's handy. Okay, this one, and then it looks like it's just blue all the way up the back. So let's make ourselves a blue wall. I wouldn't mind blue with a bit of like a gray hint to it, but the problem is the terracotta has a brown hint to it. Take a look and see what their blue looks like, because cyan obviously won't do it. I was just thinking if I was doing this by looking at the trader head in my hand. It's not in my hand right now, but in my hand, first thing that occurs to me is Hamlet. One of these like alas poor Yorick type moments. Only an hour to put your kids to bed? No. No. Usually it's a 2-hour window, and very frequently people don't make it into the stream because of that. But that's okay. Alright. It's a 2 pixel at the top, it looks like. So 1 there and then 1 above. Let's run this one along the side. There's the height of our hood. Which means I can roll 1 more row down the back. For now. I still need a good name for this guy. Because we had like Tradar and stuff like that, but I was being silly, so I don't really know what we want to do. The other thing I find funny about bone blocks is when you're way up high, they appear almost like they're lit and glowing, but they're certainly not. Okay, this one. Looking like something. What that something is still dubious. But it's definitely looking like something. Alright. Okay, so I'm actually going to go grab one of those heads. Bring it up with me. Not very effective. I was going to put it on my own head. It's tempting, but the amount of times I die. Okay. So we've got blue up across the top. Now for now, blue down the back. And how exciting! Blue on the sides. So we may get the head done quicker than we expected, but that's okay. And then we've got more to do on the face. Oh, I guess I will need the brown back. And then I've got one color terracotta with me and don't actually own a second, so I probably should go try and find some of that. That's not bad, actually. Okay, so we may just go with what we've got to start with, because that won't be enough, anyways. I think. Could be wrong. Let's see, 2, 4. Sorry, get count. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Oh nope, it'll be fine because I've got 12. All right, sure. Things I didn't realize I had. All right, and this one and that one and a little bit of green. Always bring extra. And there's one other thing I needed. Not the feathers. That's what I didn't do. I didn't drop them off. Okay. Knew I'd scroll in some way. Let's put these over there. And those. I do have more terracotta. Okay, we're fine. So where is... Let's see. So, Little Pirate says, it's dinner time here too. You like the sound the bone blocks make, almost like tiles when you walk them. Yeah, that's one of the reasons I like that design, is because it definitely has that feel to it. They have a neat little hollow sound that I quite enjoy. Okay, let's put more feathers up here. We can always put them away later. I needed a couple for the eyes. Always take extra. Pardon me. And that should just about do it. Do you have enough blue? No. That we can solve. Alright. So yeah, there definitely needs to be some toning in here. Yesterday Swanky had suggested I try and look at lapis. And I was worried about mixing the lapis with the wool texture, but honestly from the distance anybody's going to see this at all. Unless they actually like glitch into the box. There's really... it's not going to matter, so I might go with that. We can always test that together. Why not? Alright. So I need to find a good source of lapis, because I'm a little bit short at the moment. I'd have to... even if I nicked everything I had in my fountain, I don't think it would be enough. So I'd have to find somebody who's selling it, I believe. Lasso blue. That's the easy place to start. Well, if you happen to be online, Fantastic Shockbox, feel free to take a look and see how lapis looks against any, like a blue texture of sorts in the wool. If you don't have any, feel free to hop on over and see what I've got. Oops, shears, this one. Because the color gradients aren't your strength, I definitely figure that you're really good at textures. You're good with noting the different textures that go well together, so feel free to take a look. If not, I don't mind sciencing that myself, but, you know, never hurts to take an opportunity when one presents itself. Depending on how things go, I'm not necessarily hooked on absolutely getting everything perfect on this tonight, but I may start with the glass boxing, and then we can just come back, break our way in afterwards. One of the few perks to doing it in no additional textures, at least on the top, is that I can just carp the thing over for spawn proofing. But I'm really only going to have one block high because this, where this top edge is, we're going to put glass there, so it'll be a one block gap in between. And then, do I have a hangover? I do not, so there's something wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, there's definitely something wrong. So that level technically can come back up, but did it all wrong. It's okay. It's supposed to be 8. We've got an 8 by 8, and I strictly did a 7. But the overhang is important. However, I am not currently on the ground, so that could be interesting. Because then we're gonna get creepers. Woohoo! Although creepers were kind of fun yesterday. I mean, fun insofar as a bit of a facepalm moment that I was dumb. And I can see we did get a creeper. Don't know if you can see him right down there in the trees. Fire tick is off, so this is good. Oh, almost. Can I do it? Got him! Yay! Alright. There we go. Let's do this one more width. Yep, no problem. No, not intending to rush you at all. This shouldn't be blue. According to the picture I see when I'm closer up, this should actually have been green. So I brought 5, which works out just about right. There we go. And this blue is wrong. That was supposed to be dirt. Actually, I don't think I need the dirt. We'll certainly have to light this stuff up. I'm trying to figure out how I want to light the inside up subtly. So that, I mean, it's not going to show through anything, so maybe it doesn't really matter. And I don't need the square part, so I can take off this and that. They're going to fall, but that's okay. Ow. Okay, so what have we got here? So 4 songs about trains, we've got 2, if I understand correctly. And then I missed the conversation about game development work. Ooh, that sounds kind of neat. The dinner. The more Fantastic Sherlock Fox learns about what goes into game development, the more I appreciate some of the cool work, like choosing block sounds. I think that would be a fun meeting to have, you know? It's like a lunch and learn on your team. Hey Fred, I got some new samples. What are we going to use them for? Well, we want to figure out what this bone's going to sound like. Really? Yeah. Okay. And then they start testing things. Well, that's too much of a thud. Well, that one sounds a little bit wet. That one just sort of sounds like a bonk noise. Doesn't do much. Yep. Well, a bit of a fail on today's look. I guess we'll have to find out some more samples tomorrow. I don't know. I mean, hey, what happens? What does it sound like if I hit the dish soap container at the coffee station? That's it. It's probably not how it really went, but there are days you've heard me fantasize a little bit about a possible source for the ghast and a possible source for the... Oh, that is square. Oh. Let's see. How square does it look? Let's put that up here. Okay, so it's fairly square on the top and the sides. It's really only the back corner. Well, actually it's like nearly dead square all around. Because really they can slice off a little bit on all of these ones, so only certain angles. Like if you look, hard to explain. They've got that extra layer, I guess is what's going on here, right? So the actual block itself is really utterly bland, and here's a I never would have noticed element. So it looks fairly blue, fairly bland. It's that second layer of pixels you can use on your skins, but if you sneak up on it a little bit, it might be hard for some people to see. Right down in here, there's a red layer inside that I never knew about before. That's kind of neat. Alright, so it's just blue, I guess. He's just blue. Alright, I can handle that. Which means I'm short on all these corners. I need to do it all the way up. Hey Mama Bear, good to see you. Welcome in. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. We are way up top here, going curse splat on things and filling with blue. That's what we're up to at the moment. Putting a head to the shell of a trader that we created yesterday. By the way, I want to say thank you very much to everybody who came out yesterday and has been coming out of late for your support. Then not getting all serious on you or anything silly like that, but it makes my day. It's pretty awesome. I'm glad that I can do something that you guys enjoy. Alrighty. So I do have to put one more row. I'm going to get up there, I'm not sure, but one more row back here. Sometimes I wish, once one actually has wings, I know it's a silly request, but sometimes I wish that I could just simply jump off something or fall off something and have the wings auto-deploy. Sort of like, I don't know, by simply wearing your elytra, you get like feather falling, not even feather falling 1. Just more for the principle of the thing. Oh, guess I can't jump in there. Making sure I haven't dropped too much around the front side. Yeah, blue wool's up there somewhere. Let's see. Can I? Nope. Can't. I was gonna say, can I make that jump? No. Which suggests if this is one block off the top, then either I mismeasured or this one is... Nope, it's right at the top. So somehow I mismeasured. Interesting. I mismeasured the height of the head. But it should only be 8 blocks high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Somehow I got 9. Okay, back down I go. Maybe not that fast. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I did something 2, 3, 1. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay. So I'm miscounting his head. That's part of the problem. Like the whole front section. So that's why it's 1 block too tall. I'm trying to decide how much I care. Yesterday I said, I didn't care. And then I decided we could fix it. So today is going to be one of those days too. Which means that I can cut off a lot of this. This whole line here should actually be... It would be 1 block above that. Okay, this works with the shoulders, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I've got a 9th one. I'm still trying to figure out where I got my 9th pixel from. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Every time I count it, I get 8, and then I count again in real life, and I get 9, and I'm thinking, well, where did I invent one from? Okay, so the green in the picture looks like it should be level with the shoulder top. So which would be here, there. So I did these two wrong. Let's pull this one out, and that one out. This one. And I will move that one. Maybe. Alright, so then we've got green and 2 brown. Alright, okay, so that means this upper green I can just slice right across and move everything down by 1. Fun. Where did I put the shears? There we are. Okay, so I had to see the progress? Okay. Let me just fix his front face, which shouldn't take too long. Let's switch this one for red. Oh, Java. Nope. Come on. This way? Yay! Sort of. Alright, so let's take this, and that should be red. And this whole top row. Still 2 blocks, right? Yes. So this one's wrong. F4. That. Oops. This one. Okay, so I need to shorten just about everything here, but we'll get you the idea in just a second. Okay, so I'm going to stand here. And let's see, where did I see it from before earlier? It was down here, wasn't I? Yeah. So when you're coming into the spawn house right back in here, and then you come along the ladders, and I was standing on top of the azalea bushes, and you see that. There we go. Actually, at the moment, he looks a little creepy without having any face whatsoever. And almost like robotic teeth because I've got the scaffolding up there. But otherwise, that's not bad. Needs far more texturing, but it's got the shell and it works. Alright. So this next one. Oops, let's take some more scaffolding. I'm not hooked on the scaffolding, it just makes it easy to take it down afterwards. Also so much easier to replace that I don't really care if I get it wrong. Oh, that's not scaffolding. There we go. Alright. So this bit... is it 2 blocks? 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Wait, nope, I took out the third one. Smart! SMRT. 1, 2, 3, 4. The reason I care about this extra row is that it makes the glass on the top sit right on top of his head, and I actually wanted a 1 block air gap. Hooked on scaffolding. I can stop using scaffolding anytime I like, but the purpose for using it is often that I want to be able to do things more than once. And if I use a lot of other products, I can't go up and down it more than once. Oh, actually I need the red in here, okay. So this will be wrong, that's gonna be blue. And I will take out 1, 2, this one will be wrong. And this whole row will be blue. How much can I reach? Ooh, more than I thought. So yeah, the whole roof is gonna come down by 1 block. Yeah, I'm not a card-carrying member of Scaffolding Anonymous. No, certainly not. Can I see part of the reason? Oops. See, there you go. Part of the reason I'm not hooked on scaffolding is because it's not, for me, a predictable way of getting things to work. Okay, so this is going to be red. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one should be orange. Then we fix this to blue. Blue. 1, 2, and then that whole row's gone. This one, and that one. Blue. Okay. Then what's this middle bit? Orange, orange, yellow. Okay, got it. Yellow and orange. Orange, orange. And these two should be yellow. Perfect. Close enough. And in all honesty, I could have just flown this, which probably would have made an awful lot more sense. Rather than climbing it manually. But hey, no accounting for taste or lack thereof. And this spot... Fiddlesticks. Okay, actually, how far down can I reach? Reach! Come on. There we go. I scared Phoenix off the server. Sorry about that. Very little texture difference between wool and lapis blocks, though lapis is more matte and deeper. Oh, so it's even deeper color. Yeah. The amethyst, I think, probably wouldn't work because it's just too... very textury, I guess. I mean, it's got a bit of a lavender color to it for me, but also it's very, very textury. That's okay. I appreciate it. It kind of makes sense that the lapis might be darker. Like, it does sort of seem to follow, so I'm okay with that. I'll take a look potentially at some... I don't want to do concrete. I know for sure not, because that's way too dark. Like, totally way too dark. So I might actually have to see if I can nick enough blue of some sort to try a whole, or to try a little bit of, what do you call it? The terracotta. It's gonna have a purple look to it, like, so maybe that's not a good plan. Let me just see. Oh, I can't do terracotta check from up here. Give me a sec. Yeah, it won't let me. Because I've only got a 2x2. I did not bring a workbench with me up to the top.
Hello there.
I'm curious about the colored terracotta, but the problem is the blues in the terracotta turn out purple, rather than more of a gray tone. So, I mean, being as we're not going to be up close, I may just say forget it. Because it's kind of more of a gag design than anything else. Like, I mean, I'm enjoying doing it. But it's sort of a whim. So this item thing, the dude in a box, is oh, did I leave? Yeah, I left space open in the hands. The guy in the box is going to be a fortune teller device. Sort of like if you've ever seen the movie Big with Tom Hanks, he wishes to be big, and so he wishes on a fortune telling device, and it makes him big. What are we? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's put this up here. Another one up there. Let's move that. Actually, turn it on. Okay, so we're generally all right. I don't need
Hello
these
there.
ones. Hey, Tim Dog. Ooh, concrete powder if gravity's not a factor. Some places might have gravity as a challenge, but if we fake it by insisting the non-gravity block is beneath it at all times, that might work. Or, given the distance we're working with, I could even potentially get away with string. Ooh. You may be the answer to the question, Tim Dog. That's awesome. Okay. Because things tend to kill me, I'm going to go and light up that back ledge. Yeah, no problem. Tim Dog, that's genius. I don't know if Fantastic Sherlock Fox has the opportunity to test that or not, because I don't know if he's got any handy. But one of the two of us can certainly test that. The no-go ledge. What's on the menu? Yes, you do make me wonder. There. Certainly nothing's gonna jump on me now, right? Right? Maybe? Okay. Ooh, that's a weird feeling. Walking through the scaffolding is a bit of an odd feeling, because it feels like I'm going to fall through it, even though I was trying to just walk straight. But yeah, bamboo is so easy to grow these days that the fact that I'm leaving it and stuff just lying around and letting it, letting it despawn, because it's kind of like despawn or your life, then I'll let it despawn. It's okay. It's replaceable. Alright. So now we're into faces. Faces. Sorry. Line from, or lines suddenly got stuck in my head from Sound of the Opera. And they're singing about the masquerade ball. Okay, so we've got the terracotta all through the front of it, except for the nose. We can do that. So let's start at the top, so I can reach. So we've got a straight brown, and it's probably, actually, this is going to be too light. And brown in this case isn't going to work. So I know I'm going to have to pick up some terracotta for that, but I can probably go with these. Whoa, hang on a sec here. 1, 2. Oh, the face is only 3 high. So for some reason I didn't think it was that low. I learn something about these guys every day, things I just never thought about. Alright. I can go with the light terracotta beneath that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, ah! Because I can reach it, I'm going to take these out. This is annoying. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Then we need a darker terracotta for the front section of the nose. Alright. Do we happen to have, does anyone in chat who plays on the Java server know if we happen to have a terracotta shop handy? I mean, honestly, from up here I should be able to, spot one. But that's just because everybody else is being super useful and super helpful with all kinds of things. And I just never remember who's who. There is one, yes. Ah, Fantastic Sherlock Fox has it. Has the answer. And TC, probably, I think James says. So let's go check out TC's place. Oh, hang on a sec. I took my bed up here. Better use it. Awesome! Okay. As the guy, he doesn't look like. Here, I'll get down on the ground for this one. Ow! So he does not look sufficiently grumpy if I use wool. It's just too light. So that needs to be sorted out. And I'm going to need my precious box. Okay, the precious box is still in there. That's good. Let's see what we can find. Funny, I'm using a client-side add-on called Show Me Your Skin, which allows me to turn off most stuff, but it doesn't allow me to, well, okay, maybe that's not true. Oh, I missed something. Oh, I thank you very much for the resub, James. I appreciate that. Stupid ads reminded you. Ow! Yeah, for sure. Okay, so squirrel, mods, mod button, show, there we go, show me your skin. Just trying to see their name tags, disable, breastplates, lighter shield. Okay, so it does not apparently appear to allow me to get rid of the totem in my hand, or at least minimize it. Bit of a shame there, but okay. Wood shop this way. Gee. I am so directionally challenged, it's not funny. TC, I apologize, but I have not figured out where anything is around here. Relic's Long Forgotten, I know that's what that is. Not Stormies. I want to go down here, I believe. TC's, perfect. Rockin'. And TC has an ATM. Excellent. Excellent. Hey Peregrine, how are you doing? Are you all fired up for the evening? All terracotta, 1 diamond as stacked. Whoa. Huzzah. That's light gray. That'll be perfect for the nose. Okay, so everybody's watching to help keep me honest, right? So I've got 1 diamond there, and I know I need brown. This one. 1 diamond here. Okay, so then I go back to the ATM and I pay up. Okay, it's 2 diamonds for that. And before, okay, I can move these over here. And that was 1 for brown. Okay, I do not see a please pay here thing, so I'm going to put it on there. And 1 there. Nobody ever is certain what we're going to do on stream. I didn't know till probably, what, late Thursday night? Okay. Okay, so we've got the terracotta there, and then it was the 1 piece I was looking for. Oh, we were going to explore whether or not the blue looked any good. Okay. I'm going to run upstairs and see what he's got up there. Ooh, books. Good, so if there's some that I just can't get my guys to make, that's fantastic. And I'm going to assume that's an employees only. But, you know, I'm nosy. Aha! Sneaky! Definitely a good plan. Okay, so... I have to go find the ATM again. Do I have anything? Oh, I have a little bit of lapis. Okay, that's good. So that means I can spend 1 more diamond on some regular terracotta. And we can play with the blue. And... let's see, now I can look here. Terracotta. Oh, for the lava. Come on. Cyan? No, that wouldn't work. Light gray. Yellow. Orange. Brown, purple. Light blue. Ooh. Light blue might work. Okay, so I need another stack to explore. That's for the first stack. I need to grab 1 more diamond for the second. This could get expensive. That's okay. Alright. So I have exploratory stacks of the 4 colors, plus the 2 I know I need. Or 2 colors. Because the light blue actually had a lovely... Whoa! Wrong one. Up here. TR. There we go. Up to TRR. There we go. Yeah, so white, brown, cyan, yeah, that's too gray. Light terracotta, yellow. Let's do this. Purple. Yeah, light blue I think might be our answer. Blue is purpley. But light blue might be our answer, and we'd need more than 1 stack anyway. Let's see. Fantastic Joe Fox is the Diamond King in my world. Enjoy the shopping, he says. Okay. Let's just do it while we're here. Okay, so we need to light blue, blue and white. Yes, we can do that. Put it back down. That'll work. 1, 2, 3. Let's do 1 to start with. And I need to get something out of here. Anything. Let's move the torches. Sure. There's the blue dye. There's 9 of those. Makes me... Let's just go with this. Let's make 1. Throw the rest on the floor. Make light blue dye. Alright. Light blue. Oh, whoops. Torches went there. Now let's put the bone blocks there because I've already got the eyes done. Okay, so what we're looking at is... Oops. Let's put that out. Bit gray. I don't regret the purchase, so no concerns, but a little bit on the gray side. I might have to try the concrete powder concept. Doo-doo. Filling your farm to capacity. Wow. That's a lot of shears there, Peregrine. A lot of shears. Let's just take this. Throw stuff on the floor. Enough to get that put away. Then we'll go put things away. Alright, so that didn't work. It's sheer madness, indeed. Yeah, it didn't quite work out. You're right, it's not really blue-gray, it's like a light blue. Which wasn't ideal. I mean, nothing really ever is. Empty box, sure. Well, actually, let's just put colors where we can. No. I don't need the... What's glass? That's glass. That's glass. Sure. With the red. Oops, what's this? That'll do the trick. Okay. This one, let's put extra brown there. For now, we'll put extra blue there. But really, that hadn't worked. This time for sure, Rocky. Alright. So now we need brown. I don't need this, so I'll put it away for now. Yeah, and this is... Sorry, I'm playing shuffle. Yeah, that doesn't quite work. We're close, but not quite. Alright, so the concrete powder might be the way to go. But first things first. It'd be a matter of finishing up the face. And I know I've been trying to make this as hollow as possible, but I think this might be to our advantage if we just leave the concrete ones, or the bones in here, although, as soon as I say that, I've changed my mind already. And then, yes, I will not keep doing that because ITT Tom can keep that one. With the number of times I say it, next thing I know, ITT Tom's going to be getting himself a private command on my channel that has that silly thing in it. Okay, so we've got... Oop, where did I put the head? Oh, that one's one high. Oh, you're too high, buddy. Take this, pick it up before I lose it. Yep. Okay. We can stand here, right? No. Good. Sure. Alright. So his face has these two I could pull out. This one and that one. Just because I'm cheap on supplies? Move your head again. Really? Okay. That looks a little better. And just sees his grumpy eyebrow. Ow. Of all the places to jump and fail. Can I? Really? There we go. Bert from Sesame Street would be proud. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, it's got to go lower. That doesn't look right at all. It's very, it's very, very square. So I realized I forgot the bottom two. This one and that one. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wrong. This one and that one. How does that look? That looks a little better. Alright, so for practical purposes, do I have... Oops, wrong one. Okay. Let's do this again. I'm always into the references. Where did I put them? There they are. References. Add. Browser. You guys are probably going to see this pretty quick. And all the wrong sizing, but that's okay. Sizes, that's 410 by 8 something. 825. So width will go 10. Okay. How convenient. Oh, whoops. Nope. This one to go away. There we go. There's a little guy. Oops. Just a smidge tighter in so we don't get quite as much black border. Alright. So, as we can see, we've got to fix his hands, because I have dirt in there right now. But I believe we now have the pieces to do so. And if not, we'll just make it all a lighter gray. I think that's going to work, because I didn't buy any pink. That would have been smart. That would have been smart. Oh well. But I was make some more. So the 10 can go there, there. This would be pink. We've got 10, and then switch sides. 10, 10. Sure, close enough. And then we'd have two that were pink, which is easy enough to do. Oh. If I don't, like, you know, just jump off the world. That would make sense. Danger, proceed no further. Let's see, what do we got? No natural flowers. Okay. Huh. Am I storing any random... Don't think I'm storing any random, reds. It's frustrating. Welcome back, CJ Bot. We haven't seen that one in a long time. We haven't heard that in a long time. Love it. I think I have one to go with that, don't I? Nope, I don't. At least I don't think so. Actions. Commands? Oh, I know what it was. Let's try that. Maybe? Or... There we go. That's my response. Alright, so do I have anything that's remotely useful for making pink? Nope. So, that's going to stay like it is for a bit. And we're going to switch over and do the edges, because we've got close enough on a lot of this, close enough for government work. We'll figure out the blue textures later on, but in the meantime, we might as well start boxing in the top section, which is just going to be clear glass. So easy peasy lemon squeezy on that one. And put this back there. Oh, I guess I need to eat. Stormy Owl's gonna keep telling me, eat, 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 eat. While we're at it, you can too.
2, 4, 6, 8, everybody hydrate!
Ooh, filled the water glass or bottle and forgot to pre-sip it. There we go. Rigged for Fox. Don't know about rigged for Fox, but it does happen to accidentally remind me that we do have... Wow. We were all on the same page. Both Fox, the bot, and I. So that's kind of a fun one. We've got some silly little things you can do with that. All kinds of ways to, you know, have silly noises and cat meows and trolling and all sorts of stuff for free. Okay, so I'm going to leave this corner open. Boop. But I can take out, where'd the shears go? Shears. We don't need to measure this anymore. What have we got for a new geek out? 4 characters from The Walking Dead. Ooh. That was one I didn't watch. Okay. Let's move that temporarily. Ah! Close. A little bit too creepy. Whoa! Alright. Do, 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 do. There. Yeah, the 10-minute cooldown is actually, I believe that's on a per noise basis. But if it's not, then I'll have to remember to change that on one of the other opportunities I have. Okay, so let's clean up the rest of this. And I didn't bring the blue, did I? I put the blue away thinking I'm done, which I'm not. This is supposed to be blue, but red and gold isn't bad. It's just it's supposed to be blue. Two blocks. Okay. Let's get the glass going. So the top case will all be clear. Actually, the other question before we go through here, I have an opinion question for you guys. So it's about that's funny. Hello, Stormy. Hello. The owl always rescues me. I don't know how she manages to not go absolutely insane with how ridiculous I can be at times. Thank you very much. Alright, let's get this last couple of pieces out of the way. Stormy is so incredibly patient. It's kind of I was gonna say, it's amazing, and yeah. Okay, so we had, looking up at the stripe here. Oh, maybe. I have to get rid of that horizontal thing. It looks really dumb. Yeah, looking up the stripe, I think I just need the pink. And then we need to figure out what to do to close off the bottom. Trying to figure out why there was suddenly a crafting table here. And it's because people were organized. People who weren't me. You know what? I'm going to leave that one there. I'm going to make this stuff down. Bugger! That's not funny. But there! That's a version... Actually, it is funny. You got me. You got me good. Like, big time got me good. Okay. I don't even know who to, like, harass for that one. Although I'm not surprised. Yeah, okay. Thanks, CJ. I don't think I've heard that one in a very, very long time. That version of the, yeah, you got me good. That version of the, oh, I have to do this right. I do two. I only need 2 blocks, but I need to do more than that. That version of the sound is actually coming from, we talked about this a little earlier, that it's a, what do you call it? I'm trying to remember the word. It's a randomized one from a folder. Yeah, that'll work. It'll do. I think. We'll decide as a team when we're up there, right? Most of the hand is white. If that doesn't look good, default terracotta might work in a bit more of a brown tone, so let's go up and see. Lovely. Oh, Fox, oh, Fox, oh, Fox. Now, which Discord? It should probably be in, because it's Stream Weekend, it should probably be in DC's, but on the same line, could be in mine. It doesn't really... Ooh. Actually, I think I might like that. What do you guys think? Good or too dark? I know I have to fill the hole in the bottom, but... Let's see. Okay, so that means I'm probably going to do another pink down there and then tan at the bottom of that. Okay, so we've got that pink. Wow. Okay, we just can't win. I think the pink looks better. It's hard to tell. It's really hard to tell. I think at least one has a logical explanation for. Whereas the regular flesh tone, not so much. Like the sort of weird orange color. Yeah, we'll go with it. I mean, it's not like I'm trying to bone block his fingers. That would look really, really weird. Okay. Oh, I didn't even bring the other stuff. If I remember to actually spin, I can jump down without hurting myself. Glass. And I have another box with this in it, right? Right. There. That should be plenty. Why am I doing that? This is probably why. I keep crashing into things, and then I was going to get your opinion on stuff. Okay. First things first. This and that. Then we have 2 to deal with, right? Let's put pink here. And why not? It's one of those because I can things. So we never really get to see what the underside looks like. Oops. Hello? Oh, that would be why. Okay. Sure. It'll do. Okay. So let's take out his weird bamboo mustache because that just isn't working for me. We can get back into the other question I had for you. Do I need this? No. Of course, some of it ends up on top of his nose. Alright, and this should come down as well. Oh, haha. I just realized that if I... Yeah. Oh, it's on the outside again. Okay. I thought I was going to have to seal it, but no. I need a couple more blues for that as well. Okay. That's fixable. Now, the thing I wanted to ask. Where is the box? Put another one, 2, 3. We'll get those back later. Nope. 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 Really? Nope. Nope. Nearly, but no. Okay. So we've got those. And that. And this one. Okay, so what I'm looking at, this is, I know everybody always says, hey, I like feedback. So what we've got in the pillars, right, actually, let's not use this one. It's not going to be seen, so these instead. Okay, so we've got that look is what's in the pillars right now. But I'm torn. Do I instead go with this look or this look because it's kind of a what do you call it? Sort of a magical box in a way, even though it's got very sus information coming out of it. And I'm torn whether or not to stick with just the cherry. And its tones look a lot like the red in the crimson one. But then again, the worked one's not bad. Where's the Phantom? Hashtag Phantom. I wonder what that was supposed to be. It didn't play. But does anybody really care whether it's the cherry look or whether it's the moving warped or crimson design? Because waiting on wool is what Peregrine's up to. Probably AFK. Preparing for the rest of stream. So while we think about that, I'm just gonna grab another one. Let's see, so vertical doesn't work. Pardon me, horizontal kind of works, but not really. Let's click this. 2, this one. You like the cherry bark for a burnt log type look. Okay. Problem solved. Easy. Thank you very much, CJ. See, sometimes I make a decision, then I second guess it. And I'm not going to need those. Yes and no. She was here, quite literally here. She is the wonderful person who brought flowers. So I don't need the whole pile. I think I just need 1 stack. And do I have another space I could put terracotta? Yes, I do. Wool. And where did I keep putting the glass? I want to try and like pull it out of the places I've been squirreling things away. Stay semi-organized. Yep, so Stormy was here. She brought flowers, which was really, really helpful. I got to give the trader his nail polish. Or their nail polish. It was funny, it occurred to me that I was gendering the trader as male at all times. And I had a really, really stupid reason for it. It's only because selfishly I like to think that gals wouldn't offer trades quite so sus. Then I was thinking about it a little bit more, going, well, actually, we have an awful lot of sus people on all of DC's servers, both, well, any gender, and so, yeah, that whole concept doesn't work. Anybody could be equally sus around here. Now I don't know. The other thing is you can dress how you like. So the fact that the pink is really pink and kind of looks a little bit like nail polish, but there really isn't a better option, actually doesn't matter because people can wear what they want. I've got a friend of mine who, a youth friend from scouting, who they've decided they're a rainbow individual anyways, and we kind of had a feeling about that for a while. But they said they used to get made fun of because their favorite color clothing just generally isn't available in the men's departments. It's not that they want pink or anything, they're not... Oh, I need a little more blue than I thought. Jeepers, I really blew that. Oopsie, that one. But it locked out, or they locked out because they're, they managed to end up having a frame that is very, very slim, and so going with fashions often designed for ladies and frankly put gentlemen, unless you're a gym goer, the fashions are often designed for rather stick type women and not guys with a I don't know, built-on backpack in the front are able to have clothing shaped to them. But yeah, the majority of the fashion stuff for gals is slim. So since this individual preferred clothing that was done more in stereotypically women's fashion and often was only sold in women's fashion areas in the store, it was a good thing they got a slim body. I don't know what they would have done if they didn't. The color purple. Weirdly enough, yes. What did I miss in the accidental puns? Color purple. Yeah. So, in any case, it was just an odd one that they got to wear what they wanted. Oh, I'm sorry. Geek Out Movies. 6 films with a color in the title. Wow. Okay. I was referring to one of our youth scouters and just completely didn't see that the topic had changed because it made a blip and didn't come up on my screen, so I didn't realize that Fantastic Shock Fox had triggered that. Oh, yes. I see Peregrine, sorry. Wow. See, Dell needs to remember to actually have her coffee.
Hello?
In the morning, because it pays off through the rest of the day. What are we doing here? Elbow. The elbows rather literally end like that? Huh. Who'd have thunk it? Okay. Now I have 2 holes left. This one I can do, and the other one I'm going to fly. Maybe. Maybe. Up and out. Can I come in for a... Good. Okay. Not so bad. Great. Now, let's head up a little higher and box this puppy. Ooh, I want glass, please. Okay. Black dog. Pitch black. Yep. Red Dawn. Frying pan. A frying pan's appropriate, huh? The Rapunzel from Tangled all the way. Sometimes the way that the Rapunzel character stands in the Tangled movie reminds me an awful lot. Wow. I totally even forgot that existed. Thinking, I don't have a random phantom sound. Apparently there is one. I didn't make this list, by the way. So, yeah, there's all kinds of stuff on there. By the way, I don't have connected textures on this one. Oh, What am I going to do? Yeah, let's just drop them. Gravity? Aw. No gravity. Gravity. Fine. We'll just throw one out here. Oh. Up, please. Thank you. Really? All I want is up. Thank you. Okay, this one, this one. I don't care if that falls. There, now I can get the whole thing. Ten-minute cooldown. Is that on CJ directly? That's a shame. CJ was making life interesting. Need to change that up there. Oh, and no shade out thrown. For any of you who do choose or who are familiar with the Blurp system, I believe that's the one I'm currently sitting on. Either Blurp or Sound Alerts, whichever one it is. I do know that plenty of stuff can be done for bits. We get such a bad exchange in Canada between the American and the Canadian that I don't make my sounds be for bits, because I figure that people buying bits, pun intended, get bit on the way in when they buy the bits in the first place, and they don't need to get bit by their support being further chopped off by stupid exchange rates and fees for exchange. So therefore, that's why some of the sounds are free, and I've gone to that other sound booth one as well, because it's got more sounds for free. Is just simply because I don't want to have people paying bits and then not getting good exchanges. All right. Okay, so we're getting, yeah, this one's blocked in. It would definitely look a lot better. Oh, I got a ding. That's scary. I'm missing something here. Free gold star sticker. Wahoo! I didn't see it even when I looked on the preview screen because it happened to come up right on top of the minimap. Easy enough to just for me to disregard the minimap when it's underneath my. I'm not sure what that was. Oh, there we go. Now I see it. Good sticker. When I got it underneath the microphone. Okay. That has CJ's name all over it. If CJ didn't already have a laughing trigger for his private command, I'm sure that something along the lines of that devil's snicker would be probably on the radar. And thank you, Mama Bear, for being my biggest fan. I really appreciate that. So for those that have been following, the biggest fan has climbed slowly, and we are now, oops, if I can find it here. I can't even find it now. It's slowly climbing. Biggest fan, so it's now made its way to 515 clues. It's one of the things you can do when you end up with far too many. And your personal command... What am I missing here? Oh, there we go, yeah. So the your personal command is down at... I used to have it at 15,000 clues, but there were quite a lot of people who weren't at that value. So we dropped it. And, but a command that anybody can run is only 1,500 clues. So if there's something you guys find fun that you would like to see, it could be a, build a house kind of thing. I mean, I'm going to have one of those anyways, but I figured I'd use that example. Or it could be, I don't know, what would I say, armor stands or something, or name a monk, well, or a librarian. Name a villager, that kind of stuff. If any of that sort of thing you want for everybody, that's also an opportunity as well. But it's far too easy to overload people with far too many options, so that's why I'm a little slow to pick up on the popular ones. Yeah, so this will definitely look a lot better with a connected glass texture pack. I don't think I actually even have a texture pack on this particular instance right now. I've got shaders, but in Bedrock, that's, you know, shaders and RTX are kind of intertwined. Whereas on Java, you can have shaders with the vanilla textures, and it just, well, I mean, here. Oh, no, come on. Just takes a minute or two. It freezes up my game first. Supposedly you're still getting 50 frames a second, and I froze stuff. Yeah. There we go. Okay, those are cheesy clouds. So this is with vanilla textures. And we're using complementary reimagined shaders. And I forgot the clouds look like they're out of Mario. But that's what we've got that way. And it doesn't have a shader pack. Sorry, pardon me, a resource pack. But it pulls enough, briefly pulls enough power from my computer that my backup battery is complaining at me. It says, you have less than 5 minutes of power. Right, and then we can do options. Vids, shaders, BSL one, and the other reason I like that one is because, I know it takes a minute or two. The BSL shaders, I like that one as another option because it's got a really cool sky, and the BSL one gives you, right after a rainstorm, you actually get rainbows. I think it's kind of cool. Complementary, as far as I know, doesn't give you rainbows. This is kind of cool. I don't know, guys, I saw it, and I don't know if you guys can see it. Let's get a little bit more. So way over there on the flower shop, you can see my little dude. There's my little shadow. Eee. Bouncy, bouncy. Fun thing I've done a couple times with this one is I stand on the top of something with a shadow, then I go into free cam, and I go zoom. Time is moving fast. You can still see the borders in the glass, which I find kind of weird. But the sun ends up like diamond. Really odd. But yeah, so that's where it comes. I mean, it's fun to play with. It's fun to enjoy shaders. Last season, I used to play with them on almost all the time, with some cool texture packs. And I haven't actually found an update to the texture packs, so they will stop complaining at me as being out of date. And also, some of the ones I liked best that were realism base, unfortunately, did not add any of the new blocks. So you get to see a lot of the original blocks that they've changed into cool modern textures. But then things like Cherry wouldn't have an alternative.
Oh no!
Thank you for the heads up, Fantastic Sherlock Fox. Cheesy! Yeah, very, very cheesy. Okay, let's get the back out of the way. So I was going with, at one point, just using faithful textures because they're basically more or less just a slight upgrade to what's in vanilla as far as my opinion goes. But that's because I couldn't settle on one I liked. One of the reasons, we've talked about this in the past a little bit, one of the reasons I don't often use a texture pack is because when I do a build, as much as I like it to look a particular way, unless I use a texture pack that's very similar to vanilla, so like Faithful is a good example, and there's a few other ones where it's very similar to vanilla, then I can't guarantee that what I'm seeing, that I personally thought looked good or whatever, will actually look half decent for people who are coming in with only vanilla textures turned on, or whatever their own favorite texture pack is. And then my choices of block might look strange. We talked about it a little bit last season because there was one design that I was using that we were doing a train for Orient Express, and that train looked really, it was good in vanilla textures. It had some cyan terracotta in there for some steel wheels, I think it was. But then when you went into the shader pack that I preferred, the cyan came out, I kid you not, like bright aqua, which completely, up against Blackstone and stuff, completely destroyed the idea of a train wheel. That one, I'm up high enough that that should not have been real, so I'm going to say you didn't get me on that one. But you're certainly making a good point that I should have slept. We have good people on here who, the other bright spot about being up here, for the most part, not always, but for the most part, I can generally hope that we don't have creepers up here. That doesn't mean that I'm not going to get spiders, because, you know, they love me as much as I love them, right? I was at, we talked about it a little bit yesterday, but I was at Granary Road learning area with my niece and nephew and family yesterday, and one of the play places they have is sort of a critter themed type of thing. One of the play areas they have is actually just a big set of climbing ropes. It's like you would see at a playground or whatever, but their theme with it was a spider web. Fine, concept-wise, so far so good. The statue that is with it is probably... Fantastic Shock Fox will have to help me with the guesstimates on the size. I'm gonna say 10 feet, maybe? I don't know. Bigger than I was comfortable with anyways. And over top of the climbing ropes. My kids knew better than to ask me to join to climb with them, because there was... I mean, A, I haven't climbed that sort of stuff in years, and B, there's no way I was going on that climbing thing with this 10-foot arachnid. Thankfully it doesn't move, it's just a statue. A 10-foot arachnid over my head. And it was not a cartoony style, so I just said, nope, not happening. Oh, you want troll? You want a fun bit of troll, James? Try hashtag troll. And see what that does for you. So yeah. It's a little bit longer than a version you may hear on some of the other streams. But it's just kind of fun to troll people with that one. I can see why they might have picked it, because really the song is tra-la-la-la in the way the lyrics go, but it really does kind of sound like the person singing troll, like they're trying to troll you. Oh no! So much drama. Yeah. So anyways, I didn't do the spider thing. I was okay hanging out in between. But yeah, it was mildly funny because I could tell my, like, under 3 nephew, what's his, I'm trying to remember if he's 1 now, maybe? Yeah, I think 1 and a bit. He's this little guy just toddling around, having a great time, and his older sister was there. And both of them took time where they just come up right up on top of, the, like, they're right up in the spider's face, and we're virtually hugging him, like they're hanging onto his pincer and stuff. I'm just like, oh, kid. You are doing something I envy so much, because I can't do that. I really can't. It sounds stupid. And I know it's a wireframe statue with, like, sticky, not sticky stuff, like, shapeable plaster and stuff over top. That's it. It's plastic, it's paint, I just can't, my brain doesn't want to let me. Which is dumb, because I'm not really scared of them. That's not true. I'm not scared of the statues, let's be accurate here. Oh, See, this is the one where I miss bedrock abilities. Okay. By the way, as you can clearly guess, I have never in my life been any good at MLG, so I don't even bother. Alright, so we're 5 minutes out. I am well aware of that. And at the moment, I am the only one in the voice channel, so we're just watching him and waiting and seeing what Peregrine's got up his sleeve for the night. I'll definitely be trying to hang out with the stream and follow it right on through to the end of the train for the night. But this means that it's time to discuss. I got a ding, I assume. Ooh. Sorry. I did hear that, actually. So thank you very much. I apologize for not saying more earlier, but thank you very much, James, for gifting a gift sub to CJBot. No commercials for him. Yeah. Okay, so time to go to figure it out. What would you guys think would be the most appropriate thing to put in for the stream box? One of the thoughts I had was actually I've got multiple of the trader heads handy, so I mean I could put in one of those. That might make some sort of sense because that's what we did. We built the trader head today. We could even call it something like I blew it. That might work. Any other suggestions? I see a small blue thing. I'm not sure what you mean by a small blue thing. You're talking like a single block of wool? Or do you mean like a piece of Dabba-dee? Oh, I can name the trader head Dabba-dee. That would be kind of fun. Okay, let's... Crystal clear. That could be. Okay, so I need to get on it. Yep. So I need to get on it, man. Grab us something, and then we'll head off to the other space. What do we got? Okay, we've got blue, we've got glass. I said I had a head, didn't I? Oh, yes, there's the rest of them. Okay, so I've got blue, I've got glass, I've got heads. Then those seem to be the most popular suggestions, so let's make our way over to the post office. I did a stupid the other day, and I thought it was quite dumb, but I logged out, and I was standing, or I had come through the post office doors. You see how they open and close on their own? I went to, I don't know what was I doing, I'd logged out. No, I hadn't logged out, sorry, I had raided out. And I was watching Stormy, and then absent-mindedly was in here. And she came by, so I remember squatting and stuff so that you wouldn't hear or see the tag go by. And I've done that a few times for DC, I hide, right? So I was like right up in the back corner and hiding or something. Anyway, so I did, then as I was running out, I got distracted by something on screen. I was looking over, watching whatever it was, and managed to stop right in the doorway and got squashed to death. So yeah, that was not a smart move. Okay, so we've got, what have we got so far? We've got Today Alone, we've got Bargain Basement Wither Skull from Tom. I like that one. Mob Farm with a hard G, cool. The hard, never mind. I'll have to figure that one out later. Joke's on You from Poppy. The Butcher's House from Poodle Pirate. And I Can See It from Stormy. Okay, Stormy did glass, so let's eliminate the glass because Stormy just did glass right before me. And I mean, while we still could, it's not as much fun. So my top two then we're looking at Wandering Trader's Head, Named Something, or a piece of blue wool. Does anyone have a preference? I'll probably go with the Trader's Head, lacking any other suggestion besides my own. You like the head? Okay. Yeah, because we got the whole head put in. So it might be the best to explain it. And call it Totally Blew It. There you go. There you go. I can take that. Totally, except I'm going to spell it differently. How about this? Totally Blew It. So we totally blew it. That's using your head. You don't have to. I have a habit of putting my name on things, just so that the references seem to make sense. Like, for example, this one, like we didn't yesterday. Oh, okay, that's not true. I didn't. I was going to. Llama Lee today too, but see, a lot of people don't, and that's totally okay. Right? Stormy put one on hers, Swanky put one on his, and DC's head placeholder. DC's head placeholder, not one of these. That one probably will have a label on it. Right? But whereas this one, April, I believe this is, like, there's a lot that don't. So, I'm not even sure how they did that. Sandcastle Doko. Cool. See, but there's me again, right? Like, what I mean by that is there's a lot of people that just put stuff in from Zim that has a name on it. Most of them don't. Joe's Lost Marble makes sense because of Joe and whatever. It still amuses me. More because of how it came up. But anyway, yeah, so we had some put their names on and some don't. And this one still needs a sign, but I couldn't confirm that it was April. I couldn't, but I mean, we didn't do one in June. And I don't recall whether or not we got one of these together in May. So, yeah. Okay. So we're happy now. We totally blew it. And we are just going to get ourselves out of here for now, because Peregrine is still not live on the mic in Discord, so I'm not going to harass him too much. What I probably will do just as a bit of a few second time filler. Where's your sister? Yeah. That's why I had just looked at that, Stormy, when I just looked at that when it turned out that that we had the little legless guy yesterday. So poor Stormy had a legless trader show up in her base, and they called it, like, gave it a name and so on. But then the clip totally looked like he was wandering around looking for something, so I couldn't resist saying that he was hunting for his worst sister sauce. And I know that that's not quite what the phrase is that we've been using, but it worked for the purposes we were looking for. So, yeah, had some fun with that. Okay. Can I get... Yeah, there we go. Got a stack. Let's throw that in the shulker box. Just get it out of the way. Last of the feathers. All right. Bedtime and I'm flying away. That's not smart. SMRT. Some of us Canadians aren't. All right. So yeah, if anybody needs it, if Sachet happens to be, kicking around and needs more, there's definitely... And it says free as stacked, so you're not limited to one stack. I mean, take what you need, or what you feel you'd be better off having. And this is... Oops. See, this is kind of feather disposal, because as you can imagine, we get enough of them. 7 and 6 is 13, 14, and I have to fix those ones, but that's fine. $23? Sure. Drop. Just might as well fill these corners because I can. 16, 16. 15, perfect. That worked. Don't ask. There we go. Okay. The reason I put them in 16s, even though they're free, is just simply...
Oh, Dell! Hello? You there?
Wow, give me... Yes, Peregrine?
Hello. Hello. I don't think I was muted. I don't think I was unmuted. Oh, sure. Oh. Sorry about that. Yeah. How are you doing? It's been a while. I'm on Bedrock. I'm on Dadrock. Alrighty. Alrighty. Well, I am ready whenever you're ready. Alrighty. See you soon.
I've learned the hard way. I have to mute my mic going to OBS in order to use it effectively to unmute in Discord. Otherwise, you guys end up with crazy weird echoes. So, oops, and then I need to hang up on that channel. Otherwise, I'm going to have all kinds of headaches. There we go. All right. So, thank you everybody who came by today. We had ourselves a bit of a blast making the dude over my head, and I had a great time. And so let's just head ourselves straight on over to Peregrine. This time I'm going to let it roll itself out on the raid, so if it takes a little longer, just please be patient. Yesterday I raided out too fast, and that was not very successful. So I will join you guys on the flip side. Thank you ever so much for coming by, and I will see you guys on Tuesday. Have a great weekend. Oops. When all else fails, do it manually. And spell it right, that might help.
Mischief managed.
So special thank you to James for gifting a subscription today and for resubscribing. I also wanted to say thank you ever so much for Huge Stormy Owl and for the raid today and Poodle Pirate yesterday. Thank you very much to Dibble Shrugs, for the follow, and Rivers of Rig. I didn't say hello to you guys yesterday. So between the 2 days, our clue spenders included Fantastic Sherlock Fox, Stormy Owl, James, Mama Bear, Benson, CJ Bot, and Swanky Potato. And our moderation team this weekend included Sherlock Fox, Scrub Lord, and Benson. And thank you also to the VIPs ITT Tom and Max Money, as well as our subs Poodle Pirate, Bob, Yellow, and James. And our final chatters, Mama Bear, Wolfen, Swanky, wow, Huge Stormy Owl, Arch Thunder, Minx Nevada, Minneapolis Mel, Dibble Shrugs, TC Terror, Rivers of Rig, Tim Dog, Peregrine, and CJ Bot, amazing, JF Bird Blue. And if you guys were just hanging out in the weekend and enjoying the chain, I hope that you guys continue to have a great weekend, and we'll see you again soon. Bye-bye for now.